So what does manufacturing mean to me? On a personal note, very personal note, I come from a very humble beginning and upbringing. A family of 6 working on a very meager salary coming in, one earner back in the 70s and 80s, and which was my father, who was a Teamster. So a lot of the products that my dad was transferring were from manufacturers going out to distribution centers or to end users. So indirectly, growing up, everything that I did have, that I was fortunate to have, a lot of it came from manufacturing. So I'm a first generation graduate from college, which I take great pride in, and has catapulted me into somewhat of a successful career that has grown into giving my child things that, that I didn't have access to. And a lot of the genesis of that goes back to manufacturing and the products that my dad was able to transfer. So personally, there's a big thanks coming from me, from my daughter, from my wife, and everything I've been able to do to the manufacturing community. On a larger note, and much more recent, I see these ad campaigns from hospitals and health organizations that, heroes work here. And I don't dispute that. They truly are heroes. But those heroes aren't able to work if they don't have the equipment and the PPE and other materials that come from factories and come from our manufacturing community. I would have loved to see a real ad campaign that, heroes work here at our local manufacturers, because that's where it starts. You go to a hospital because you have COVID and you're intubated, and those machines, they don't just magically appear. They're made from the manufacturers. So getting us through the pandemic on a worldwide level, it really starts with our manufacturers and the employees that work there. At times I think we overlook and we just assume that these products are like I said, magically appear. Without the first step of somebody stepping into a manufacturing floor or plant and creating the capabilities to fight this pandemic, we're still in a very bad shape. But thanks to the manufacturers that are out there fighting this on a daily basis and aren't getting the recognition that they need, like I said, on a much larger scale, I think this world is indebted to our manufacturers and the employees that work there. So for me personally, globally, I don't think there's a more admirable, profession than manufacturing. NEPIRC has allowed me to give back somewhat to the manufacturing community that supported me and my family growing up, and currently supports my family now. It's full circle for me, and every day I come in with a sense of pride, knowing that I am helping out some way, somehow, to I consider the true heroes in our current pandemic environment. Thank you.